Welcome back, Noble High School students. The purpose of this slideshow is to help you learn a little bit more about the new back-to-school safety procedures. While things will be different this year, we hope that the information you're about to hear will make you feel a little bit less nervous. All students will enter Noble High School through the main entrance. Students coming to school by bus will exit the bus when signaled by a staff member. Please keep your distance, using the ground markers as a guide as you approach the main doors. All students must wear face masks that cover the nose and the mouth. Please ensure that your face mask is on as you approach the building. At this time, masks with exhalation valves, bandanas, or gaiter-style neckbands are not allowed. All students will be required to clean their hands with hand sanitizer before entering the building. All students arriving before 7:30 a.m. will be required to wait in an assigned location until Block 1 begins. Students will not be allowed to walk or wander through the hallways during this time. Staff members at the main entrance will direct students to the assigned waiting area. Only students needing to purchase breakfast will go to the cafeteria. At 7:30 a.m., staff members will release students to Block 1 from each waiting area. Students arriving after 7:30 a.m. will be directed to their Block 1 class, where they will remain. There are many signs and stickers to help students know where to sit, stand, and walk throughout the school. Students should follow all directions and maintain social distancing. Other signs provide helpful safety reminders. Students will notice hand sanitizer and wipes located throughout the school at strategic locations. Hand washing or using hand sanitizer should be done upon boarding the bus, when entering the school, before and after eating, after using the restroom, before and after using any shared equipment, before putting on and off masks, and before dismissal. Traveling through the hallways will look and feel differently this year. Students will be required to travel from one class directly to another. Students will not be allowed to socialize or congregate between classes. Please follow the signs and arrows through the hallways, stairwells, and pods, and maintain 6 feet from other students. When students enter a classroom, teachers will help direct them to their seats. Students should not attempt to move or rearrange any of the classroom furniture. When the bell rings at the end of a class, students will remain seated until the teacher dismisses them in an orderly fashion. Students should note that there are limits to the numbers of students allowed in each restroom at any one time. To assist students in knowing whether a bathroom is full, lights have been posted on the exterior wall of each bathroom area. Students should sanitize hands before entering the restroom, then turn on the light by pushing it. When finished using the restroom, students should wash their hands. Upon leaving the restroom, students then turn off the light and use hand sanitizer one more time. Water fountains may only be used to fill water bottles. Students should not drink directly from any water fountain. Please bring a water bottle from home. In order to maintain social distancing and appropriate group sizes, lunch will work differently this year. Students will be assigned to either A, B, or C lunch blocks. For the first few weeks of school, all students should report to their Block 3 class before attending lunch. Teachers will help students understand their assigned lunch block and location during Block 3. Lunch will occur in different locations: the CAF, the B gym, and the MES. Students eating in the cafeteria will only be allowed to sit in certain seats marked "Sit here," while students in the B gym or MES may choose any open individual seat. Seats are spaced 6 feet apart. Students will not be allowed to sit in any undesignated areas. All students will be required to remain seated throughout the lunch. If a student needs to leave the lunchroom to use the bathroom or to see the nurse, the student will raise their hand and a staff member will assist them. All eating locations will have marked lunch lines, provide disposable utensils, and provide disposable trays. At the end of lunch, students will remain seated and wait for a teacher to dismiss them before going directly to their next class. The school day ends at 2 p.m. Students will remain seated in Block 4 until called for dismissal over the intercom. Students being picked up or who drive themselves will be dismissed first. Students taking the bus will be called one bus at a time. Although the start of the school year may look a little different than what we're used to, we're all so excited to have students returning to the building. Thank you all for your help and support as we begin a very unique school year.